Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Time for supper. So I'm going to do something tonight that I've never done before, so we'll see how it works. If it doesn't, then I'll have to hurry up and peel up some potatoes and make dinner. Anyways, I'm trying to clean up my freezer. So, I had 2 bags of the diced up cooked potatoes. So, they're not peeled or anything, but you can still make mashed potatoes out of them. So I'm heating up my water, and I rinse these really good. And what I want to do is just bring these up to warm. You know what I mean? So that I can mash them. So I put them in the warm water. Hopefully it turns out. If not, well then I guess I just wasted some potatoes. This thing will not adjust down. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Alright, so while that's happening, I'm going to chop some green onions. Let's hope this works. I'm not gonna let it cook too long. And then at a last minute thought, there's some, I got carrots, beets, and something else in my back pan there. It's still frozen, but I'm cooking it on low, so hopefully it'll thaw out and cook. I just really want to get, you know, my freezers organized the way that I want them. And I can't do that with all kinds of stuff in there. And I want to know what kind of stuff I have so I can can things and do whatever I need to with them. Alright, so that should be enough green onions. Now I need some bacon broke up. Cross your fingers that this works. Because it's going to suck if I got to peel a whole bunch of potatoes all of a sudden. I know I have mashed potatoes all done up downstairs, but I don't have any up here. So, I would have to legitimately do it. So, how's your Thursday going? Good, I hope. I seen a Tesla for the first time today, that real fancy silver looking one. I took a picture and I sent it to my kids. I go, look what I seen today. I had never seen one before. On TV, you know what I mean, but never in person. It was going downtown Lansing, so maybe it was one of the senators or congressmen or something that could probably afford to own one. That could be it. I know one thing, I gotta bake up some more bacon too. You can't believe how fast you go through bacon, you know, just to cook with. And then my recipe for this, I don't know how much of it is going to be exactly the way that it says on the thing, because I don't think I have 4 pounds of potatoes in there. Maybe I do. I don't know. So I'm going to let these boil for just a minute. Not too long, because I don't want to get them too soft. And then, let's see how this works. Alright, so the moment of truth. Before I add anything, let's see how it works, because I don't want to waste all that other stuff. I think it's going to work. Let's hope so. Alright, so like I said, I'm not putting the amounts that it says in there because there's no way there's 4 pounds of potatoes here. But it calls for milk and butter and sour cream. Never put sour cream in my potatoes, but this is different. Alright, now it also calls for cheese, but I want to get that whipped up first before I do that. Okay, so it's not as smooth as regular mashed potatoes, but it worked. So then you're supposed to add cheese. I didn't take my cheese out in time either, so I'll have to use what I have out that's thawed out. So I'm going to put some mozzarella in there. Now I'll have to take some of that out of the freezer. It's been a day, I'll tell you. And then it calls for Parmesan cheese. And then you're going to stir all that into your potatoes. You know, they aren't as pretty white as your potatoes usually are, but honestly, they look really nice. And then you're supposed to add salt and pepper. You know what I just thought of, though? What if I added a little bit of garlic to it? Hold on, guys. I'm not going too far away. Sorry about moving you. Big girls move a lot of things. Alright, let's try a little bit of garlic in there too. Who says we can't make it what we want it? Right? And I hope that getting all this stuff out of my freezer, I hope that it's encouraging you guys to do stuff with whatever you have hidden away in that freezer. Cheese on the inside's already melting. That's a good thing. Alright, so now we're going to put it in the pan. Hopefully this 8x8 is going to be enough. I think it'll be alright. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, so we're going to flatten that out a little bit. There we go. Then we're going to take that bacon and put that on top. I don't think I needed to do that much bacon. But well, it's done now. And then I'm going to put those onions on it. I think these are going to be good, actually. And then we're going to take the rest of my Colby Jack, and we're going to spread that on top. I probably put more on top than I did inside, so, but that's okay. How does that look? So I'm going to stick that in the oven, and it says for 30 minutes. Alright, let me clean this up just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, so if you remember a couple of weeks ago, well, maybe a month ago now, I bought that big package of Polish sausage, and I broke it down yesterday into 5, 5, and 4. So, because I figure 5, I usually eat 1, Tom will eat 2, and then 2 for the next day. But since he doesn't have to work, I figured I'd do 1 with 4. Because we should have a protein. Over here, my veggies are breaking apart. That's a good thing. So I thought, well, you could, you know, fry them whole. But I don't have buns or anything, so why not just cut them in pieces? I know, another quick, boring video. Sorry, guys. I just really am trying to come up with easy stuff to make that everybody can do. You know, not just the canner, you know, nothing like that, but everybody. And, you know, if we can save money and use stuff that's been in our freezer and whatever. I think that's a really good idea. Because who knows what treasures are lying in the bottom of our freezers. I know what's getting in my little one now. It's getting to where I actually cleared off an entire shelf in there. So that was a good thing. And why not use up some of these veggies and stuff that I have, you know, and make a good meal with that. And I know Polish dogs aren't anything special, but you know what? It'll feed your belly, and it's protein. So I'm going to let that fry. I'm going to let that heat up. And we're going to get those potatoes done. And then I'll be back when I start getting it put together. So everything got finished. The Polish sausage has a char on it. The vegetables are nice and warm. Just got to heat everything up when Tom gets here. And take a look at this. I think it turned out great. Let's take a small taste test. Tom's going to love it just because it's mashed potatoes. One of his favorite things. That is really good. And I got 2 more bags, well, 3 with it, with the veggies out of my freezer, so that is really good. I'm glad I made it, and I'm glad it turned out. It isn't as creamy white as, you know, your normal mashed potatoes, but you know what? It works, and it tastes good. So I'll be back. Tom should be here in about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll let him do a taste test. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
You missed the rain.
Yep.
Courtney is not going to be happy about that. There's your dinner.
She tried real hard to get me in it, didn't
There's your dinner. We got Polish dogs cut up, and that is the beets and carrots from last year. And then that is potatoes, loaded mashed potatoes from the potatoes I had in the freezer.
Mm.
And those are those Polish dogs we bought at the Amish place.
Mm. Well, pretty good.
What do you think about the potatoes?
Good. Voices.
Well, you only took 1 bite. We're all expecting 2 bites from you. Now there's a dessert right there. That's that thing, and it's the chocolate's hard now, so it's almost like an ice cream. You know how they dip ice cream in that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
This is what you said would be gross. Because it was cottage cheese with chocolate and peanut butter and...
And it's got the peanuts that I was trying to steal from you.
Yep, and I didn't let you steal them.
I have a second bite just to make sure.
So is it gross like you thought it would be?
No, it's actually pretty good.
I thought it was really, really good. So dinner success? Everything came out of the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a wonderful night.